เคยเป็นบ้างไหมที่ใจตรงนี้ไม่มีพลังเธอเคยรู้สึกไหมบางครั้งหัวใจก็สิ้นหวังบางคนมีความฝันแต่มันไม่เป็นไปแบบนั้นเริ่มค่อยๆหมดหวังชีวิตของคนก็เท่านั้นหมดหวังสิ้นหวังคำเหล่านี้ที่มันไม่ดีกับตัวฉันคอยย้ำว่ามีหวังพูดซ้ำๆย้ำกับตัวเองลองอีกครั้งมันจะยากเท่าไรและเราจะยังสู้ไปถ้ามันต้องเหนื่อยเท่าไรต้องคิดว่าเราทำได้ต่อให้หนทางไกลล้มลุกคลุกคลานมากมายแต่สุดท้ายของคนต้องเดินรนสู่ต่อไปต้องเดินรนสู่ต่อไปต้องเดินรนสู่ต่อไปต้องเดินรนสู่ต่อไปคนเรามีชีวิตและมีเวลาเท่ากันแต่เราจะใช้ทั้งนั้นให้มันมีค่าเท่าไรบางคนเริ่มจากศูนย์เพื่อไปให้ถึงเส้นชัยเราคงขาดไม่ได้คือหัวใจที่มีพลังหมดหวังสิ้นหวังคำเหล่านี้ที่มันไม่ดีกับตัวฉันคอยย้ำว่ามีหวังพูดซ้ำๆย้ำกับตัวเองลองอีกครั้งมันจะยากเท่าไรและเราจะยังสู้ไปถ้ามันต้องเหนื่อยเท่าไรต้องคิดว่าเราทำได้ต่อให้หนทางไกลล้มลุกคลุกคลานมากมายแต่สุดท้ายของคนต้องดิ้นรนสู่ต่อไปมันจะยากเท่าไรและเราจะยังสู้ไปถ้ามันต้องเหนื่อยเท่าไรต้องคิดว่าเราทำได้ต่อให้หนทางไกลล้มลุกคลุกคลาน
Welcome everybody. Time to sell a few birds. Hang on, I'm just going to move my lectern back and improve my field of vision. Yeah, just keep coming back a bit. Bloody lights. Righto, that'll do. Righto, hopefully by now I can see it's going to be a long day, Troy Holmes. Has Bidder 91 gone and got their paddle, by the way? I don't know who Bidder 91 is. Is that you? Have you got a paddle? That's good, just as well. Righto. You know how this works. You've all been to national auctions before. We've got some outstanding opportunities up here today. It's a wide room. It's always a wide room at the Nationals, so just be patient with me so I don't get shitty. But if you are sitting right out on the edges and I'm not picking you up, make sure you wave your hands, do whatever, especially you, because I know you're loaded. So yeah, wave about if I'm, or you know, maybe move around the back or something so I can pick you up in the field of vision. Okay. Let's just jump into it. I think. Oh no, just a couple of things. If you buy today and you're not leaving today, when you're making your arrangements, you need to see Gary Hibbit about storing the birds overnight. They're more than happy to do that for you. Obviously, you've got to organise your own freight with the freight people, so you need to do that. But the squabber guys are happy to keep your birds overnight and then come and collect them tomorrow and then take them off and ship them home. Okay. Righto. Let's start off with lot 1 from Craig Barnett. This is a guy that needs no introduction. He's had magnificent cinnamon opalines, and today we saw an absolutely magnificent dominant pied coming out of the Barnett stud. I can stand here and waffle on for hours about how good his birds are, and I tell you what they do have, they have a lot of frame. Barnett birds always have frame. It's a great opportunity to get in some really, really good budgerigars. Who's got 1,000 to start them? 4? I got 4, straight off the bat out the back. 4 I've got. 4's your bid. At 4,000, I'll take a little 100 anywhere. I've got 41 now. At 41's your bid. At 41 now. 41 I've got. At 4-1. 4-1's the bid. At 4-1. Starter's a bit nervous, bub. 4-1 I've got. At 4-1. At 4,100. I'm not going to stay here all day. There's 42s out here. 43 back at you. 43 I've got. 44 now. You want 5? 45. 46. 47 in the middle, 48's out here, 49 now, 5, I've got 5 now, 51, 51 I've got, at 5,100, 5-1's your bid, at 5-1, at 5,100 and I sell them, done, all done at 51, 52, 5,100. Righto, clear body breeders. Ben Bathol's won the clear bodies last year. Got a beautiful pair of clear bodies. Geez, they're nice variety birds too. Let's get on board with some clear bodies. Who's got 1,000 to start them? Lovely pair of clear bodies. Give me 1,000 to kick them off. 1,000 anywhere. Last year's national winner. Straight out of here stud. 1,000 to get them going. Nobody. Nobody likes clear bodies. Give me 800 then. 8 to start them. 8 anywhere. 800. Nice and cheap, 800. Give me 5. I've got 5 down here. 5's your bid. At 500 now. There's 6. 6 I've got 7. 7 now. At 700. 7 I have. At 7. At 7 now. Bloody cheap budgies. There's 8. 8 I've got 9. 9's your bid. At 9. 900 I've got. At 900 now. That's real cheap, I tell you. 900 I have. At 9. I'll sell them. There's 1,000. 1,000, I got 11 back at you. 11's your bid. At 1,100. At 11. At 1,100 now, and I sell them. Done. All done at 1,100. 108, 1,100. Oh, the Bowl family. What can you say about these blokes and their yellowfaces? Not only are they some of the best yellowface budgies that we have running around the country from the Bowl stud, they actually won the crest class today. You know, these guys can breed anything, basically. They've had 3 national wins in the yellowfaces. You've got a beautiful pair of yellowfaces up here. Let's just jump into them, hey? Who's got 1,000 to start me? 1,000 I've got out the back. At 1 now. 1,000's your bid. At 1,000 now. At 1,000. At 1. At 1. The auction started, by the way. At 1,000 I've got. At 1,000. 1,000's your bid. Take a little 100. There's my 100 now. 100 I've got. There's 12. 12 down the front. 13 now. 13 I've got. There's 14 over here. 15 in the middle. 15 I have. At 1,500. At 15 you're out, big fella, now at 16. 16 I've got. At 1,600 now. At 1,600. 16's your bid. At 1,600. Now I've got 17 at the front. I've got $2,000 in the table. 2 I've got 21 back at you. 21 now, 22. 22's the bid. 23. 23 now. At 2,300. 2,300. At 23, we're still cheap. 24. 25 back at you. 25 I've got. At 2,500 now. At 2,500 now, and I sell. Done. All done at 25. 26. 27. 27. At 2,700. At 2,700, make no mistake, the bid's at the front. At 2,700 now, 28. I thought you just did this. Bad luck, it's 29 now. 29 I've got, untidy number, 2,900. At 29 now, got 3. 3 I've got, 31 back at you. 31's your bid. At 3,100 now. At 3,000 now, he's chopped his head off. At 3,100 now, and we sell them. Done. All done at 3,100. 62, 3,100. Hey, look here. I need a drink. I need a better drink than this too. Now, John Bert last year, I had the pleasure of judging that albino cock that won the Nationals last year when I judged down in Tassie. Absolutely magnificent cockbird. What he's got here is a son and a daughter, half brother, half sister of last year's national winner. Now, the other thing I did last year at the national auction is I made a joke about brothers and sisters in Tasmania. But I'm not going to do that today. You can make up your own minds about those sorts of things. But what I can tell you is whoever buys this pair of budgies also gets an Eno Lodge show bag. And in the Eno Lodge show bag is an Eno Lodge hat and, more importantly, an Eno Lodge stubby holder. So not only do you get a pair of birds that are son and daughter of last year's national winning albino, you get the show bag as well. How good a deal? Righto. What a great way to start a start of albinos with half brother and half sister from last year's national winner. Let's let the world in at $1,000. Who's got 1,000 to kick me off? 1,000 anywhere. 1,000, son and daughter of the national winner from last year. Who's got 1,000 to start me? I've got 1,000 right here at the front. 1,000's your bid. At 1,000. One I have. At 1, take your little 100 anywhere. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000. At 1,000, this is a cheap set so far, there's 11. 11 I've got. At 1,100. The idea of an auction is to, you know, you bid, they bid, you bid, they bid. 11 I've got out here. 1,100 now. 1,100's only money, you can't take it with you. 11 I've got. At 1,100 now. 11's your bid. At 11, we're still way under the odds here. 11 I've got. At 1,100 now. At 11. At 11 now. Gonna sell them. At 1,100. At 1,100 now, and I sell. Don't forget you get a hat and a stubby holder. At 1,100 now. At 1,100 and I sell them. Done. Had their time. At 1,100 and we sell. Done. All done. 58, 1,100. Hey, nice. This is a nice pair of fallows from Johnny Carbalt. A really nice pair of fallows. Won the fallow class last year. It's a really lovely pair of fallows. If you wanted to get started in the fallows, it's a great opportunity that you're going to get here. Bred out of the same lines as last year's national winner. Let's go. Give me 1,000 to kick these ones off. 1,000 anywhere. Lovely pair of fallows. Who's got 1,000? 1,000 anywhere. Give me 8 then. 800 to start them. 800. You want to get into fallows? Is a great way to start. 800 to get them going. 8 anywhere. Nobody. Give me 6 then. Let the world in. 600 I've got. At 6 now. At 600. At 6. At 6. This is cheap, I tell you. 600 I got. $300 a bird for a pair of fallows. 6 I've got. At 600 now. 6 is your bid. At 6. Now got 7. 7 I've got. At 700. At 7. At 7 now 8. 8's your bid. 800 now. 8. You're fishing in the right pond for fallows if you're buying these, I tell you. What am I on? 7. 8. Oh, nearly ripped him off $100, didn't I? 800 I got. At 800 now. 8's your bid. At 8. At 800. At 8, we're going to sell them. At 800, don't let him steal them. There's 9. 9's your bid. Now I've got 1,000. Now we're back in the money. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now. 1,000's the bid. At 1,000, gonna sell them. At 1,000 now, and we sell them. Done. All done at 1,000. 38, 1,000. David and Amy Dunn, Dad Budgerigars. We've got a normal sky blue split clear body, and we've got a sky blue hen. They come second in the clear bodies this year. The cock's a brother to his 2025 national winner. And it's got a bit of John Ennis in it. Jeez. You wait till we get to them. You can read what's in your catalogue. It's a really nice pair of blues. $1,000 has got to be everywhere for these. I got 15 to start. 15's your bid. At 1,500 now. Take a little 100 anywhere. There's 16. 16 I've got. At 16 now. 16's the bid down the front. 1,600 I have. At 16. At 16 now, well under the odds. What do you want, 2? 2 I've got. 2's down there. 22. 22 back at you. 22 now. At 2,200, there's 24. 26. 28. 3. 3 I've got. At 3 now. Bids down the front. 3,000 I have. Beautiful pair of blues. 3 I've got. At 3,000. At 3, I'll tell you what, I'll let you back in for a little 100. 3, that's so disappointing when people shake their head like that. I've got 3 down here. 100 to keep you in a game. 3 I've got. At 3 now. 100 goes for everybody. At 3. At 3 now. Gonna sell them. At 3,000 now, and we sell. Done. All done at 3. 108. 3,000. Righto. Oh, here we go. We've got a pair of cocks. Well, not quite. First budgies I've ever sold with the pronouns they, them. You've got, this is fantastic. We're going to sell them as individuals. We'll sell 7A first, then we'll sell 7B. We've got 7B down as a dark green. Some people have suggested he's an olive. I'm not convinced he's an olive, but he might be a violet dark green, but he's a beautiful dark factor budgie, but we'll worry about him in a minute. The first bloke has got a cracking face on him, beautiful directional feather. I don't need to tell you about Mark Fellowes' birds. If you don't know about them, I'm surprised you're actually sitting in this room. This is one of, you mightn't see him much on the show bench, but this is one of the best studs of budgies in the country. And it anchors so many studs. I mean, I've got plenty of Mark Fellowes' birds lurking in the back of my pedigrees, I can tell you, and I could probably do with more. He is a master breeder. He might not be a Hall of Famer, but he is a master breeder. You've got a great opportunity here to buy a super grey-green cock with a lovely top end. I'll let the world in at $1,000 and it should be everywhere. Who's got 1,000 to start me? Mark Fellowes, 7A. 1,000 I've got over there. 1,000's your bid. What do you want? 15's good. 15 I've got. At 1,500 now. At 15, we're a long way under the odds. There's 16 back at you. 16 I've got. At 1,600 now. 16's your bid. Fellowes cock, 1,600 now. Got 17. 7 I've got 18 back at you. 18 now, 19. 19's the bid. At 1,900, yeah, I've got you. Do you want to make it 2? Because you're stupid. 19, well, I was playing on it. I got 1,900 and the bid's with you. Make no mistake. 1,900 I have. At 19 now. Untidy number. 19's your bid. At 19 there's 2. 2 I've got now. 2's the bid. At 2,000. At 2. We're under the odds here. 22. 22 out there. 2,200 I've got. At 22 now. At 2,200, there's a great top end on this budgie. 22 I have. At 2,200. At 22 out of one of the best studs in the country. At 22, I'm going to sell him. At 2,200 now, and we sell. Hello, he's back. 24. 26 back at you. 26 is the bid. At 2,600. At 2,600, and I sell it. 28. 28. At 2,800. At 2,800 now, and we sell. Done. All done at 28. 93, 2,800. Righto. Let's get on to this beautiful dark factor cock. Isn't he a nice shape in the box? Beautiful Mark Fellows dark factor cock. Look on here, 1,000 to start him. Who's got the one to kick him off? 1,000 to get him going. $1,000 anywhere. 1,000 I have. At 1,000 now. One's your bid. At 1,000. Take a little... You putting your hand up? Do you want to bid? Is Daddy letting you bid? No? Oh, that's a shame. I love taking money off children. 1,000 I've got. 1,000 I have out here. Now I've got 11 there, I've got 12 in the middle. 12's your bid. At 1,200 now, 13 back at you, 14. 14 I've got 15. 16 at the front. 16 now. At 1,600, you're out, old man, out the back. 16's in the middle. 16 I've got. At 16 now, 17. 18. 18 now. 18's the bid. At 1,800 now. Oh, yeah, same to you. 2 I've got. At 2,000, I'll keep it in hundreds for you. 2 I've got, 21 back at you. 21 now. At 2,100 now. 22. 23. 23, 24. 24, 25. 26. 23. 3 I've got. At 3 now. At 3. 3's your bid. At 3, 31. 32. 32 I've got. At 3,200 now. At 3,2. At 3,2, come on, old man. It's not your money, just spend it. 3,2 I've got. At 3,200 and I sell it. Done. All done at 3,002. 69. 3,200. Oh, geez. I'll need a drink for this one. Well, what can you say about John Ennis, apart from the fact he's a champion bloke? Talk about owner nationals. He has totally owned this stage this weekend. Probably not since Henry and Mandurah has there been such a dominant performance at a national show. 4 class wins. The yellowfaces. Both the spangle classes. How hard is that? And the lacewing hen that would not have been out of place in the hens class. It's probably the best lacewing I've seen in this country, without a doubt. I don't know, you tell me. What we've got here is a lacewing cock who's actually a brother to the hen that won today. Okay, so if you're serious about lacewings, this is where you need to be. And then you've got a beautiful cinnamon grey-green hen who absolutely complements the lacewing cock. I don't need to say anymore. You tell me where you want to start them. Where are we going to start them? Give me a number. Don't be shy. Seems a bit wrong to start them at $1,000, but I will if I have to. You're a smart man. 2,000 I've got. At 2 now. 2's your bid. At 2,000. At 2 there's 22. 22 I've got. 24's at the front. 26 back at you. 26 I've got. At 2,600 now. 2,600. Bids out there. 26 I've got. At 2,600. 28. 3. 3 I've got. At 3. Cock's a brother to that magnificent hen. And I've got 3,000 over here. 3,000's your bid. At 3 now. 3 I've got. At 3,000, I'll sell them. Don't think I won't. At 3. At 3,000 now. Oh, hello. 32. I can always rely on you. 34 back at you. 34, I've got 36. 38. 38, don't look at him. He's a distraction. 38, now I've got 4. 4 I've got. At 4,000 now, you're as soft as butter. 4,000 I've got out here. 4 I've got. At 4, you might be on security, but you're not that, you're as soft as. 4 I've got. At 4 now. 4's your bid. You can play over here too if you like. 4 I've got. At 4,000. I'm going to sell him. At 4. Oh, he's back. He's back. 42. 42 I've got. At 42. Would you like some thinking music? 4,200 I've got. At 4,200. 44. 44's the number. At 4,004. Are you sure? 4,400 I have. At 44. At 4,400 now, and I sell them. Done. All done at 4,400. 45. 4,400. Hey, lot 9. A pair of Gazard cinnamons. He just moved up to 11 national wins this weekend, and he's, I know these are cinnamons, but he's sort of fast becoming a breeder of recessive varieties by the looks of things. 1 and 2 in the black eyes this year, and second in the recessives, and second in the white caps. I mean, for those, Mr. Gazard's had a bit of a sabbatical on the show bench in the last little while, but he's back with a vengeance this year, isn't he? Hey? And I mean, you can't go past Gazard cinnamons. It's as simple as that. They underpin so many studs in this country, and here's your opportunity to get a great pair of Gazard cinnamons. Who's got... there's got to be 2 for them. 4? You were optimistic, Scotty, weren't you? What was that? She said 5. I'm happy to take 5. 5's good. Are you happy with that? That's good. 5 I've got. 5,000's the bid. It sits out here, and I'll do you a favour, I'll let you all in for 100. 5 I've got. At 5,000 now, there's 51 back at you. 5,100, 52. 52 I've got. At 52 now, 53. 54. 55's out the back. 56. 56 now. At 56, 7. 8. 58. At 58 now. 6. 6 I've got. 62 back at you. 62 now. At 6,200. At 62, 64. 66. 68. 7. 7 I've got. At 7. At 7 now. 72. 72, 74. 76. 76. 8. 8,000 over here. 82 back at you. 9. I'll give you some thinking music. 9 I've got. 92. 94. 96. 10. 10. 10k. 10 over here. 10's your bid. At 10 now. Still life in them. 10-2. 10-4. 10-6. 10-6, 11. 11 I've got now. 11,000. 11,000 I have. 11-2. 11-2. 11-5. 11-7. 11-7 I've got out the back. 12's here. 12 I've got. At 12 now. 12's your bid. At 12,000. Fuck at me. I'm going to take you to 12 and a half. We're talking in big numbers now. 12 and a half. 12 and a half I've got. At 12 and a half. At 12,500. At 12, 5. 12.5's the number. At 12,500 and I sell them. Done. All done at 12.5. Number 81, 12,500. Lot 10, Lot 10 from the Gearings, Mick and Debbie. Hey, they've had some lovely birds in the WA team all this weekend. And I've got to say, how good is the performance of the WA guys this weekend? Talk about punch above your weight, you know, and that's due to guys like Normie, but also to the Gearings, whose birds really underpin that WA team. What we've got here is a sky blue cock, cinnamon grey-green hen, out of their national winning lines. They're a lovely pair of budgies. Oh, is that the hen? Gee, she's a nice hen. I didn't really have much of a look at them before, and I could just see her sitting there, and she's popped, and she's got a beautiful directional feather. Hey, get on board. Let the world in for $1,000. Beautiful pair of gearing birds. Who's got 1,000 to start them? 1,000 anywhere. $1,000 should be everywhere for this pair. I'll give you the tip. Who's got 1,000 to start them? Nobody. Geez, you're going to make me work today, aren't you? Yeah, I know you've got 1,000 because you were prepared to spend a bit more on another pair. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now. 1,000's your bid. At least you're good for the money. 1,000 I've got. At one. At one now. Take 100 anywhere. One I've got. At 1,000 now. One's your bid. At 1,000, thank you. 11 I've got. You want in for 12, Guido? Beautiful. 12's there. 1,200 I have. 12's your bid. Bid's in the middle. Now I've got 13 behind you. 14's down here. 1,400. 14 I've got. At 14 now. 14 I have. A cheap pair of budgies here. 14 I've got. 15 on the table. 15 now. At 1,500. 1,500 I've got. At 15. At 15 now. At 15, 16 back at you. 17. 17's the bid. At 17. At 1,700 now. At 1,700. Gonna sell them. At 1,700 there's 18. 18 I've got. 1,800 now. At 1,800. At 18. Gonna sell. At 1,800. At 1,800 now and I sell. Done. All done at 1,800. 98, 1,800. Righto. Hey, lot 11 from the Hibbits. Are we going to get, if these things make a lot of money, are we going to get more nudity? No? Thank God for that. Yeah, it's your turn, Gary. The cockbird, and I'll give you the tip, this cockbird's a lovely cockbird. He is the brother to the bird that won the Nationals yesterday, okay? They won the Nationals in Lonnie. They've won, this is your third Latino Nationals, isn't it? You know what happens when you win the next one? Hall of Fame. One more loot win, Hall of Fame. That don't count. Hey, what a beautiful pair of Latinos. They need no explanation. Actually, the only explanation they need is old mate mixed up the cock's number and the hen's ring number. So in your catalogue, the cock is 5617, the hen is 5614. Okay? Yeah, he's getting old. What a beautiful pair of Latinos. Is there two for them anywhere? Two to start them? Two I've got. At 2,000. At 2,000 now. At 2. One of the best studs of loots in the country, and I've got 2,000. Two I have. At 2,000 now. At 2. Take a little 100 anywhere. Two I have. There's my 100. 21. 22. 22 now. 23 at the front. 24. 2,400 now. 2,4's your bid. At 24. At 2,400, 25. 26. 26 now. At 26. At 2,600. Harden up. 2,600. Bids over here. At 2,6. At 2,6. 2,7. 2,8. 28. At 2,800. At 2,8. At 28. Come on. Hello. New blood out the back, 29. 3. 3 sounds good. 32 back at you. 3,200 I've got. At 3,200 now. 32's your bid. At 3,2. At 3,2 now. At 3,200. At 32 and I sell them. 34's on the phone. 36 back at you. 38. 38 now. At 3,800 on the phone in the middle. At 3,800. At 3,800 now and I sell them. Done. All done at 38. 35, 3,800. Oh, from Kelly Holmes. It's been the running joke all weekend, hasn't it? From the Holmes family. Stormed into the Hall of Fame last year on the back of all Kelly's good work. See the difference? She comes along into the Hall of Fame. You've got, in lot 12, you've got a dominant pied opaline grey cock, cinnamon grey hen. You can read all that guff there. You know that they're one of the best studs of budgies in the country. I'll let the birds do the talking. Who's got $2,000 to start them? Pair of Holmes birds. You know how good that pied family is too. There's 2 I've got out here. 2's the bid. At 2,000 now. At 2. At 2 now. Take a little 100 anywhere. 2 I've got. At 2,000. 2's the bid. At 2. Don't let him steal them. Are you going to bid? Do you want 21? Good. 2,100. 22 back at you. 22 now. 23. 24. 5. 26. 26 I've got. At 2,600 bids out here. 26 I have. Holmes birds, this is cheap. 27, 28, 29, 3, 31, 31 I've got. At 31, at 3,100 now. 32, he had to think. 32's your bid. At 3,200 now. New blood in the middle, 33, 34, 34 I've got. At 3,400 now. 34 I have. At 34, at 3,400. At 3,435, 36, 37, 37 I've got. At 37, at 3,700 now. At 3,700 and we sell them. 38, 39, 4. 4 I have. At 4,000 now. Bids out here. 4's your bid. At 4, I tell you what, keep it in hundreds for you blokes in the middle. 4 over here. 4 I've got. 4 I have. 41 to keep it alive. 4's the bid. At 4,000 now and I sell. Done. All done at 4,000. 74, 4,000. Oh no, over the page. What do we got? Oh, here we go. Hedra. Hedra Camilill, lot 13. Normal light green cock. And we've got a sub hen. She's a spangle. There's no such thing as a spangle AOSV. That's a class. I'm guessing. Where are they? See if I fail my judge's examination. It's a spangle, opaline, cinnamon, grey-green hen. Righto. Now, Hedra this weekend, second in the greys, and also second in the same class that you would show that hen in, Spangle AOSV. Up against probably one of the budgies of the show in John Ennis's yellow-faced grey opaline cock. So, not a bad result coming second against a budgie like that. And this is the same variety out of the same stud. You can read the other stuff there. We all know the sort of budgies Hedra produces. They've all got faces. They've all got style and swank. Here's your opportunity to get into a really nice pair of budgies. Who's got 2 to start them? Pair of Hedra birds. Give me 2 to king them off. There. 2 I have. At 2 now. I couldn't see you with the light behind the bar. 2 I've got. At 2. At 2 now. 2's your bid. At 2, pair of Hedra budgies. 2 I've got. At 2, take 100 anywhere. 2 I've got. At 2 now. 2's the bid. At 2. You know, if you split these up and sold them at Newcastle auction, they're only $1,000 each, and I'll give you the tip, they'll be making more than that. 2's the bid. At 2,000 I've got. At 2 now. At 2. 2 I have. At 2,000. At 2 I can't take all day. Where am I looking, Dave? Oh, he's back. I need to keep an eye on you. 21. 21 I've got. 3. 3's there. 31 back at you. 32. 33. 34. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 4. 42. 44. 46. 48. 5. 5 I've got. At 5. At 5 now. Bid's over here. 5 I've got. At 5,000. At 5. At 5 gonna sell them. At 5,000 now and I sell. Done. 74. 5,000. So, from Kevers and Hoskinson, we've got a spangle cobalt and an opaline sky double factor yellowface. And a lot of stuff written down in there. And the sire of the spangle was a full crested circle spangle, and the sire of the hen was a spangle, so that means that they are, it doesn't say they're crests, but they've got these odd feathers on the top of their head, so they must be crests. What a lovely, they're a nice pair of crests, aren't they? Let's go. Who wants a crest? Give me a start. Lovely pair of crests here, $1,000 to get them going. Right out of a real good starter crest. National winning crests, $1,000 to get me started. 1,000 anywhere. You're back. You've been really good today. You've been very helpful. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now. Right under my nose and I can't see it. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now, take 100 anywhere. 1,000 I have. At 1,000 there's 11. 11's your bid now, 12. 12 I've got. At 12. At 1,200. 12's the bid right here. 12 I have. At 12. 13. 14. 14 I have. At 1,400. At 14. 14's the bid. At 1,400. 15 back at you. 16 now. 16 I've got. At 16. At 1,600 right at the front. 16 I have. At 1,600 now. At 1,600 I sell. At 1,600 now and I sell them. Done. All done at 1,600. 37, 1,600. Joel Kewen, lot 15. The Piss Mat King. Every time I go to a urinal, I think of Joel Kewen. For those that don't know, Joel's business is selling those mats that end up in urinals. Every time I see one, it reminds me of him. They're everywhere, but they're never the right ones, apparently. Hey, we've got a lovely pair of budgies from Joel here. Spangled dark green cock, 129's his ring number, just for completeness. Hey, he's a big unit too. And he's actually the brother to the national winner from last year, the opaline, and he's the half-brother to the second place cinnamon this year, correct? So he's got a fair bit of breeding in him, that budgie. And that hen is a lovely grey-green hen, and they're quite a nice complemented pair. Give me a couple to start them. Cock's worth that, I'll give you the tip. Couple to get them going. Half-brother to this year's cinnamon, brother to last year's opaline. Give me a couple of grand to start them. Give me one then, make it an auction. 1,000 to start. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now, there's 11. 11 back at you, 12. 12 I have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 2 I've got. At 2, could have started there, save my voice. 2 I have. At 2 now. 2's your bid. At 2,000. At 2, I'll keep it in hundreds for you. 2 I've got. At 2, there's 21 new blood in the middle, 22 back at you. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 3. 3 I've got. At 3, it's only $100. 3 I've got. At 3, you know, what can you buy for $100 these days? 3's your bid. At 3, you know, and I guarantee you go 31, he'll go 32. Nearly guarantee it. Nearly. Yen? Fuck, you're a disappointment. 3 I've got. The bid's out here. 3's the bid. I nearly thought I had you there, you know. 3 I have. At 3,000 now. At 3, gonna sell them. At 3 now, and I sell. Done. All done at 3,000. You sure? 36, 3,000. Hey, Robin Kirby has popped in. He had the second clear wing last year at the Nationals. He's always solid in Victoria. We're back over this side now, aren't we? He's always solid in Victoria with his clear wings. And we've got a clear wing light green hen and a clear wing light green cock. The hen's a replacement. 201's a ring number. You can read what's there. This is a really nice pair of clear wings. Wouldn't matter whether you're starting in clear wings or you wanted to add some lovely outcross clear wings to your stud. You've got a really, really, really nice pair. And look at the variety on that cockbird. Hey, come on, clear wing breeders, get on board. Who's got 1,000 to start me? 1,000 to kick them off. Beautiful pair of clear wings. 1,000 to get them going. 1,000 anyway. You know, when you win a Logie for clear wings, it's the same as the one that you win for spangles. Still a Logie. Don't be scared of breeding clear wings. Who's got 1,000 to kick them off? 1,000 anywhere. 1,000 to start them. Give me 800 then. 8 to get them going. 8 to start. 800 anywhere. 8 to get them off the ground. 800. 800 now. Give me 6 then. 6 I have. 6 is your bid. At 6 now. At 6. At 6. This is really cheap. You know how hard these things are to breed? To get them to that quality? And we're at $600. 600 now, I've got 7. There's 8. 8 I've got. 800's your bid. At 800 now. At 8. At 800. 8 I've got. At 800 now. 8 I've got. There's 9. 9's the bid. At 9. Come on, they're at least worth 1,000. 9 I have. At 900. Bid's out the back. At 900 now. At 9. At 9 now. At 900. Got to sell them. We'll be here until Christmas. At 900 now, and I sell. Done. Are we all done at 900? 92, 900. Oh, here we go. Johnny Ennis. Isn't it fantastic to have 2 pair of John Ennis birds in this auction? Isn't it fantastic to have a pair of budgies like that? This is a super opportunity. You've got a double factor spangle cock. Now his ring's been removed, okay? I spoke to John about that earlier today. There's nothing wrong with his leg, it's fine. Just one of the oddest mishaps you would have ever imagined. But he's happy, fit, healthy. He just doesn't have a ring, but he's got the ring number in the catalogue. Out of the family that won both the spangle classes this year, right? Now, the hen, and I mean, I don't know how far you'd go to find a hen that's got spots as good as that hen. The hen is the younger sister to the hen that run 4th in the Blues last year, or this year. Where's John? This year, sorry, 4th this year. But not only that, her daughter won the yellowface class this year, okay? So you've got the same family that coughed up the 2 spangle winners, and you've got the mother of the yellowface that won the yellowface class. What more do I need to tell you? No, you can't use my credit card. I can tell you that categorically. Who's going to give me a start? 5? 5? You happy at 5? 5 I've got. Bids out the back. 5 now. At 5. At 5,000. In case you thought it was 100. 5,000 I've got. At 5. Don't let him scare you. You can bid. 5,000 I've got. And I'll let the world in for a little 200. There's 52 there. 5,200 now. 52 I've got. At 5,2. Think of the opportunities with this pair of budgies. Think of what I just told you about the spangles and the blues and the yellowface. Where are you going to buy a pair of budgies like that for 5,200? If that hen was at Newcastle Oxford, she'd make that herself. You're in at 54, 54 there, 56 out the back, 58 back at you. 6 is there. Thanks, Pete. 6 I've got, 62. 62 now. At 6.2, bids out here. 6,200 I've got. 64. 66. 66. I've got new blood at 7. 7's over here. 7,000 now, 72 back at you. 8. 8's the bid. 8,000 now. 8,000 I've got here. I've got 82 back at you. Now I've got 9. 9 now. 9,000 now. At 9. I've been nice to you with the 200s and I'll keep it going if you like. 9,000's here. At 9. 9,000 I've got. There's new blood out the back and I'll let him in at the $200 price. 92. 10's the bid back at you. 10 I've got. At 10,000 now. 10's the bid. At 10. At 10,000. At 10. At 10 now. 10.2. 10.4. Big buddy. 10.4 I've got. 10.6. 10.8. 10,008. At 10.8 bids out here. I've got 11. 11 need out there. I'm happy to keep going in 2s. 11 I got. 1100, 11,000 now. 11.2. 11.2. 11,200. You're out on the table. I've got 11.2. 11,200 now. At 11,200 and I sell them. Done. Are we all done at 11,200 and I sell? Done. 45, 11,200. Righto. McMahon, hey, I get to see lots of budgies in Victoria and McMahon's one of our best recessive pied breeders down there. He won the Nationals in 23 and 25. He come 5th this year in a really, really, really hot class of recessive pieds, I can tell you. What we got here, recessive pied grey-green cock, a split recessive pied hen, and they're a nice pair of budgies and they look very friendly already. You look like you could take them home and chuck them in a breeding cabinet. Let's go. Give me 1,000 for this lovely pair of recessives. 1,000 I've got out there. 1,000's your bid. At 1,000 now. At 1. At 1 now. 1's the bid. At 1,000. At 1,000, take your little 100 anywhere. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now. At 1,000. At 1. This is a cheap pair of budgies. 1,000 I've got. At 1. At 1 now. At 1. 1 bid will get them. At 1 now, there's 11. 12 back at you. 12 I've got. 13. 13, 14. 14 I've got 15. 2. 2,000 out there on the wall. At 2. At 2 now. At 2,000. I'll keep it in hundreds for you. 2 I've got. At 2. At 2,000 now. At 2. At 2 gonna sell them. At 2,000 now and I sell. Done. 39, 2,000. Won't ever call you soft again. Oh, no, I'm not sure. Hey, Jeff Orlandi from Victoria. We've got beautiful golden faces. And we've got a lovely pair of golden faces here. We've got a double factor violet cock and a single factor hen. Aren't they lovely budgies? Always been amongst the top end of the results in our golden faces down in Victoria. You can read what's in there. The hen's a nestmate to the first and fourth place birds at Cairns. And the cockbird's a half brother to the first and fourth place birds at hens in Cairns. Got another one of those Tassie situations going on here, but you know, you take them home and do what you want with them. Beautiful pair of golden faces. Give me 1,000 to start them. Thank you. 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now. At 1,000, there's, hello, of course you're on them. There's 11 down there. 12 back at you. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2 I got 21. 21 now. At 21. At 21 now I might call you soft again. 21 I've got. At 21 now. Oh, hello. 22's in the middle. 23 back at you. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 28 I've got. 29. There's 3 in the table on the middle. 3 I've got. At 3,000 now. At 3. At 3 now. At 3, let you all in for a little 100. 3 I've got. At 3, gonna sell them. At 3,000 now. At 3 now, and I sell. Done. All done at 3,000. 52, 3,000. Hey, lot 20. From Malcolm and Rob Randall, our judges this weekend, the father and son combo. Normal sky cop and a white-capped cobalt hen. Now the hen's a full sister to the bird that placed second last year in the white-caps at Cairns. And I'll tell you, there was a white-capped pied doing the rounds in Victoria this year. I judged him out from this stud. White-capped dominant pied, and I judged him at the Border show, and he won the diploma at Border. And obviously these guys can't show this year because they're judging. But what I can tell you, that white-cap family is a beautiful family, and the Randall's breed, absolutely big, strong-shouldered sorts of budgies. You know, the sort of birds you found a stud on. Great pair of white, sky and a white-cap. Let's get on board. Give me $1,000 for these guys. 1,000 anywhere. Good, strong budgies. 1,000 to get them going. Get into the white caps. Who's got 1,000? 1,000 I've got. At 1,000 now. At 1. At 1,000. At 1 there's 11. 11 I got 12. 12 now 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. That way's nicer. 2. 2 I've got. 21 back at you. 21 now. At 2,100, 22. 23. 23 I've got. At 23. At 2,324. 25. 25's your bid. At 2.5. At 2.5. At 2,500 now. At 2,500. At 2.5 now, and we sell. Done. All done at 2,500. 44, 2,500. Hey, Dale Raina won the greys in 2025. And we've got a normal grey, we've got a pair of greys here. Nice pair of greys. When you read the stuff in the catalogue, it's like reading the who's who of WA budgies, isn't it? Mick Gearing, Les Trumper, and Dale Raina. And like I said before, didn't they punch above their weight this year in the Nationals, the WA team? Really nice pair of greys here. Someone give me 1,000 to start them. Lovely pair of grey budgies. Who's got 1,000 to start them? Same stud as last year's national winning greys. 1,000 to kick them off. 1,000 anywhere. 1,000 to get them going. Got to be worth that. 1,000 to start them. Give me 8 then. 8 to kick them off. 800, not 1,000. 800 anywhere. 800 to start. Give me 6 then. 6. 6 I've got. 6 is your bid. Beautiful pair of greys. 6 I have. At 6 now. At 6. At 600. Take your little 100 anywhere. 6 I have. At 6. At 6 now. At 6, don't let us steal them. 6 I've got. At 600. At 6. At 6, I've got to sell them. Be here until midnight. At 6. At 600 now, one bid's going to take them. At 600 now, and we sell. Done. Are we all done at 600? 119, 600. Oh, 22 from Jupp and Sheira. My buddy Hodor. Cinnamon Sky split black eye and a lovely black-eyed yellow hen. Hey, and you know what? The hen is out of a cock that placed second at their state show down there, out of a Jeff Russell, and Jeff Russell was just a bit unlucky this year because he might have nearly made it into the Hall of Fame for black eyes except the bird just had a little bit of a tail issue. You want black eyes, you're fishing in the right pond here, I'll give you the tip. And they're not a bad pair of budgies either. Let's go, black eye breeders. Who's got 1,000 to start me off? Jump and Sheira black eyes. 1,000 I've got over here. 1,000's your bid. Add 1,000 now. Add 1,000 I've got. Add 1,000 for the black eyes. Good pair of black eyes here. $1,000 is well under the odds. 1,000 I have. At 1. At 1,000. At 1 now. At 1. One bid will get them. At 1,000. At 1,000. Cheap black eyes, I tell you. 1,000 I've got. At 1. At 1 now, I've got to sell them. At 1,000. At 1,000 now, I've got 11 there and I've got 12 over at the bar. 13 back at you over here. 13's your bid. At 1,300. At 13 now. They're still cheap. 14. 14 I've got. Now I've got 15. 15's the bid. At 1,500. At 15. At 15 now. 16. 16 I've got 17. 17's the bid. At 1,700. At 17. At 17 now, I've got 18. 18 I've got. You're such a disappointment. 1,800 I have. At 1,800 now. 19. 2. 2 I have. That's more like it. 2 I've got. At 2. Are you sure? Are you done? Are we all done? Is everybody else done? 2's your bid. At 2 now, and I sell them. Done. 59, 2,000. Grey Slade, lot 23. Grey cock, cinnamon grey hen. This bloke lives down the road from me and I have the great pleasure of going and seeing his budgies quite frequently. And what I can tell you is this young, the hen in this pair, who's an absolutely cracking budgie, is just, I don't know, the nest of budgies that produce this hen is just outstanding, absolutely outstanding. She is a cracking good thing, and he's got a really great line of greys in his stud. I think this is a really magic pair of budgies. He come 4th in the grey greens this year. He comes 2nd in the lutes. He's in the Hall of Fame. It's one of the deepest studs of budgies going around. There's got to be 2,000 for somewhere for this pair of budgies because it is a really good pair of budgies. Who's got 2 to start them? I've got 2 over here. 2's your bid. At 2 now. 2 I've got. At 2 I've got 21 down here. 21 I have. At 2,100 now. 21's the bid. At 21, the hen alone's worth that. 3. Got 3 over there. 4. Got 4 right here in front of me. At 24. But there was 3 over there. Yeah. Now you're confusing me. I've got 3 there. 3's the bid. Take a little 200 off you though. 3 I've got. Now I've got 32 in the middle. 32 I have. 4. I've got 4 over there. And that's 4,000, not 34. Do you want to go again? 42's here. 4,200. 42 I've got. At 42 now. At 45. Now I've got 5. Now I've got 5. Are you feeling uncomfortable, Franny? It's all right, you haven't spent any money yet. 5 I've got out there. At 5,000 now. 5's your bid. At 5,000. At 5. At 5. At 5,000 now, they had their time. At 5,000 now, and I sell them. Done. 56, 5,000. Anthony Starvich. Hey, we've got some nice budgies here. Spangle double factor cock. Spangle green hen. I just want to correct the catalogue. The ring numbers, it's only a space that's made the difference. ASI 010, ASI 036. Everything else is the same, it's just a typo on the ring numbers. This is a guy that won the double factors in 2025. He also won the golden faces in 2024. He knows how to breed a budgie, and this is a bloody good pair of them, I can tell you. There's got to be 2,000 somewhere for these to start them off. Pair of Starvich spangles. Who's got 2 to kick them off? 2 anywhere. 2,000. Give me 15 then. 15 to start them. 15 I've got at the front here. 15 now. Got 16 back at you. 16's your bid. At 16... Geez, the arthritis is bad, isn't it? That's 2, I'm guessing. 2 I've got. At 2, I've got 22 back at you. Don't try and do 4, will you? 24, 26, 28, 3, 32. 32 I've got. At 3,200 now. At 3-2. New blood out the back, 3-4. 3-4, 3-6. 3-6, 4. 4 I've got. 4,000 out the back. At 4, 42. 42 I have. 44 now. At 44. At 4,400. At 4-4. You're out, old fella. 4-4's out there. He can have them, can he? 44. Come on. It's only a game. 4,400. At 4-4. At 4-4. Bids out the back. At 4,400 now, and I sell them. Done. All done at 4,400. 81, 4,400. Oh, 25's my pair. There you go. I need a stick, man, because this pair have been in a cage on their own at home. They're bonded. Just something to clarify in the catalogue. The reason I didn't use, it says too many pedigree classes with my opaline cocks. It was actually too many pedigree clashes. When I look at the pedigree, she was just too related to everything else that I wanted to breed with. So my plan this year was to put this pair together, and then when I was looking at birds for the national auction and pairing up at the same time, I thought, well, let's let them go. I really like this cock. He's got a lovely buffy feather. They both descend from probably the best opaline I ever bred, who never went to the Nationals because of COVID. But he never got beaten in Victoria when we showed him as an adult budgie. And actually he won the Youngbird Shield, but the Youngbirds didn't go to the Nationals that year. I really like this pair. Hope you do too. Let the world in for $1,000. 1,000 to start them. I've got 1,000 down here. 1,000 I got. 1,000's your bid. At 1,000 now. At 1 now, got 11 out there. 12. 12 I have. 13. 14. 14 now. At 14 there's 15. 15 I've got 16, 17 and 18 over here. 18 I've got 19 there and 2 back at you. Now I've got 21. I've got 22 out the back. I've got 23 over here. 23 now. 23's your bid. 24. 24, 25, 26. 26. 27. 27, 28, 29. 29 there, 3. 3 I've got. At 3 now. 3's the bid. I've got 32 out the back and 34 back at you. 34 I have. Are you bidding, Franny? 36. I've got a 4-way contest here. 36, 38. 38 back at you there. 38 I've got. At 38 now. 38, there's 4. 4 I have. At 4, now I've got 5. That might make my life a bit easier. 5 I've got. At 5 now, bids over there on the table. 5 I have. At 5 now. At 5,000. At 5, I'm going to sell them. At 5,000 now, you sure, Franny? At 5 now, and I sell them. Done. 66, 5,000. Hey, Rod Turnbull's popped in a nice pair of dilutes at lot 26. The cock's a replacement. It's a brother to the original cock that he had catalogued. Bred out of a Jeffrey Leong dominant pied dilute. And the hen, sister of its 2025 second place dilute. It's a really lovely pair of dilutes here from Rod Turnbull. These are hard bloody things to breed. Here's a really good start. Give me 1,000 to kick them off. 1,000 anywhere. 1,000 to get them going. At 1,000. 1,000 I want. At 1,000. At 1. Give me 8. 8 for the dilutes. 800 I've got there. 800 you bid. At 800 now. Pardon me. At 800. At 8 now. Take 100 anywhere. 8 I've got. At 8. At 800. Nice dilutes. 800 I have. At 800. At 8. At 8 now. There's 9. 9 I've got. At 9. At 9 out. Come on, it's only $100. 900 I got. I know you're good for it. 900 I have. At 900. I know the more I wind you up, the worse it gets, isn't it? 900 I have here. At 9. At 900 now. At 9. Gonna sell them. At 900. At 9. Had their time. At 900 now, and I sell. Done. All done at 900. 45, 900. Hey, from last year's national winning lacewing family, from Dave Remick, we've got a lacewing white cock, lacewing opaline yellow hen. The cock's a son of last year's national winner. As you saw today, I mean, Dave didn't have a lacewing in this year. You know why? Because John Innes had those three that he had in. That's why. I think Dave come fourth in our shield, and that's not a shabby effort when you think of the quality of the birds ahead of him. He breeds really good lacewings, Dave Remick, and here's a lovely pair of lacewings we've got. Who's got 1,000 to start me? 1,000 to kick me off. I've got 1,000 down here. Good pair of lacewings. 1,000 I've got 11 out there. 1,100 you bid. At 11 now. 11 I've got. At 1,100 bids on the side. 11 I have. At 1,100 now. At 11. At 1,100. At 1,100 now. At 11. At 11. Come on. Let's get alive here. 12 I've got. 13 back at you. 14's here. 14 I've got 2,000 over on the wall. 2 I have. At 2 now. At 2. 2's the bid, keep it in hundreds for you. 2 I've got. At 2,000 now. Bids on the wall. 2 I've got. At 2. Gonna sell them. At 2 now. At 2,000 now, and I sell them. Done. All done at 2,000. 39, 2,000. Over the page. Righto, I'm not sure if it's in your catalogue, but it's certainly in mine that lot 28 is scratched. So let's make sure that you all want to bid on lot 29 because 28's out. Storm and Norman stormed his way into the Hall of Fame this year. Talk about, this is boiled lollies to chocolates, isn't it, after last year? The disappointment of last year, and this year he comes out and he smashes the green class, and then he produces that double factor spangle hen that won the double factor class, and he comes second in the dilutes, and I'm not sure where he came in the recessive pies. I've got the results there, but he was up the tree in the recessives as well, I think. He has always bred really, really good recessive pies, and I just think this is an outstanding opportunity to get into to recessive pies. And it says there, This is the best split recessive he's ever let go, and she is a dead set proper budgie. Hey, oh gee, she's real good. Let's get serious about recessive pieds. Who's got 2,000 to start me? He has. 2 I've got. 2's your bid. At 2,000 now, Norm Wheatley recessives. 2,000 I have. At 2. At 2 now. At 2. At 2,000 for a pair of Norm Wheatley recessives. 21 I'll take. 21, 22 back at you. 22 I've got. At 22. 23? 23's here. 23, 24. 24 now. At 2,400. At 2,4, we're well under the odds here. I'll give you the tip. You should see the hen. 25, 26, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35, 36, 37, 37 I've got. 3,700 now. At 3,700 now. At 3,700. At 3,700. Come on. 3,700. At 3,700. 38. 39. 39 I've got. Bids out here. 4,000. 42. 42. At 4,200. I'll call you soft again. 4,200. That's you, is it? Oh, you are soft, I know that. 42 I've got at 4,200, and I'm going to sell them. At 4,200 now, and I sell. Done. All done. 74, 42. Lot 30 from Eric Whitten. Normal grey-green cock, violet sky hen. I'm guessing because it's in bold in my catalogue, she's a replacement from your original catalogue. I'm just assuming that. EW3 25 192 is a ring number. 8-month-old maiden hen. First in the greys in 2023, Eric Whitten. Got a really lovely stud of budgies. Look on here, good pair of budgies here, 1,000 for them. 1,000 to kick them off. Eric Whitten pair. 1,000 I've got out here. 1,000 got 11. 11 now. There's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 I've got on the table. 16 there's 17 at the front. Now I've got 18. 1,800. 18's your bid. 1,800 out there. Now I've got 19. Now I've got 2. 2,000. 2's on the table. 2 I have. At 2,000 now. 2 I've got. At 2, at 2,000, at 2, at 2, had their time. At 2,000 now. At 2,000, gonna sell them. 21. 22 back at you. 22 I've got. At 2,200. 22's the bid. At 22. At 22, 23. 24. 24 I've got. At 20. No, look at me. Don't look at her. Look at me. Look at me. 24. 24 I've got. At 2,400. At 24. At 2,004. 25. 26 back at you. At 2,6. At 2,6 now. At 2,600. 27. 28. 28 I've got. I'm feeling for you. I'm trying, but he's in at 28 and you're out. 29. 3. 3 I've got. At 3,000 now. At 3,000 and you're a spent unit, aren't you? 3,000 I got out the back. At 3,000 now and I sell them. Done. 96, 3,000. Over the page. Barry Wise. I won't tell you what we call him in Victoria. Really good start of grey wings. Again, you know, when you think about it, if anyone remembered those 3 grey wings from the Nationals this year, that was what he was up against. The 3 grey wings of Alan Baxter's that run 1, 2, 3 at this year's Nationals. This guy, Barry Wise, can breed a grey wing. He can also breed bloody good opalines. He won the opalines in 2026. So he won the opaline class here this year, but we're selling some grey wings. So the cock was second in the Nationals, is that right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, that's what it says in here. And they're not a bad pair of grey wings, are they, Bradley? Let's go. Barry and Marie Wise grey wings. Grey-green cock. Grey split grey wing hen. Get on board, give me 1,000 for them. 1,000 I've got, 1,100 there in the middle, now I've got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got 2 there and I've got 22 back at you. 24, 26, 28, 3. 3 I have. 3's your bid. That escalated quickly, didn't it? 3 I've got. At 3 now I've got 32 and now I've got 34. There's 36 and I've got 38, and now 4 and 42. 4,200. At 4,2. At 4,200. 42's your bid. At 4,2. There's new bud down the back. 44. 46. 48. 5. 52. 4. 6. 8. 6. 6.5. 6.5. 7. 7.5. 8. 8.5. 9. Am I dreaming here? Grey wings. 9.5. That was enough, you reckon? 9.5. 9.5. A pair of grey wings. 9,500 I have. At 9.5, I'll tell you what, I'll let you all in for 100. 9.5 I've got. At 9.5 now. At 9,500 and I sell them. Done. 88. 9,500. I was hoping you weren't just sitting there paralysed and I was taking bids off you with your cards sitting there like this, you know. In there. Yep. Just a note from James before we knock over the last one. If the ANBC judges meeting is at 4 o'clock and it's up in the hotel, but at 3:30 we'd like you in there next door to have a conversation around the demonstration classes. Okay. Beautiful. 3:30. Lot 32, Steve Wires. Let's bring it home. Spangle, it's an AOSV. Oh, we've got 2 AOSV spangles. It's a class, not a variety. Pair of cinnamon spangles. There we go. Hey, I've seen that cock before at the National Judges Test. He won his class on Friday. Just didn't count. Won the class at the National Judges Test. And I'd give you a tip, here's a lovely budgie, bred out of a Holmes cock. He's got, this is like who's who. Holmes, Leon, Tipping, Henry George, Hedra Camilill. My God, how can you fit so many breeders into two budgies? Look on here. He's a really nice budgie. He's worth $1,000 himself, so let's start it there. 1,000 to get him going. 1,000 anywhere. 1,000 I've got over here. 1,000's your bid. At 1,000 now. There's 11. 11 I have. 12, 15, 15 I have. At 1,500 now got 16. 16 now got 2, 22, 24, 26, 28, 3. 3 I've got 32. 32 now. At 3,200. At 3,200 I have. Good pair of budgies here, 3,200 I have. At 3,2 bids in the middle, make no mistake, 3,200. At 3,2. At 3,2 now and I sell. Done. All done at 3,200. Number 90, 3,200. Righto, now Carol, talk to me. What are the arrangements? What do people have to do? They've got to come over here with their money and their slips that you've collected. So if the buyers come over to the table with your little slips and your money, And then you get your little receipt, and then you'll make your arrangements with Gary Hibbit. And before you walk out the hall, make sure you leave your paddles on the table over the back there. Don't take them home with you. They're not much good to you for anything.
National judges, if they wish to look at the birds in there, and then they make their way up to the mantra, and when they get near going towards the office, on the left-hand side is the boardroom. You want to tell them?
I just did.
NCA Custom Cages delivers high-end enclosures built for serious bird breeders. Designed and fabricated on the Sunshine Coast, our cages are made to last with solid welds, smooth finishes and premium materials. Easy to clean and highly functional. Our cages are crafted for strength, simplicity and daily ease of use. NCA Custom Cages, for quality that speaks for itself. Contact us now